There we are. And welcome back, everyone, to the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon. This winter, we are in support of the South Carolina Burn Children's Foundation. This program was founded in 1986 by the South Carolina firefighters and MUSC Children's Hospital to help ease the recovery process for MUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families. Donations to this foundation support South Carolina's only referral center for pediatric burns. They're a great charity, and over the last few years, they've given us a few pictures and things going on with their main camp. So one of the big things they do is give out a summer camp. They call it Camp Can Do, and I'd like to show you a little bit of some of the stuff that they have sent to us. So, with no further ado, here's some pictures from Camp Can Do. And that was just a couple of videos from their Camp Can Do. Thank you for everyone who is supporting and donating to this cause. But we now have for you another run. This is going to be Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Randomizer. Joining me in the booth here are your commentators for this run, Tybalt and Nightdew. How you guys doing?
Yeah, doing all right there, Shadell. Yeah, so we have in the upper left corner, we've got 10. In the upper right hand corner, we have Possum Morpheus. And in the bottom left, we got Kendril. Comes with the Mystic Quest Randomizer created by Wild Ham. Doing an amazing thing with this randomizer. We'll be going into a lot of it once we actually get this run started off. Night 2, what do you think about this matchup and this relay going on tonight?
Given a limited experience in Mystic Quest, there is sorry about that. The things kind of jump out at me are some of these flags here, because the first thing that just kind of jumps out at me is we have hit that incentive for the 300% boss scaling, so we're going to run into a lot of interesting things here when we go to hit. Again, I know you were asking, and I don't know if that goes to our sub-bosses as well, or just our primary bosses here.
It goes to all bosses. So we're talking Jin, Medusa, the Minotaur, all of those fun bosses are going to have 300% HP. So our good old friend, the Jerkbird's going to have 75,000 HP.
Yeah, 10 is immediately heading to a battlefield there. We do have Overworld Shuffle on. I see a mine. I see an ice pyramid. I see an opening forest. And Brown Box Shuffle on as well here. So, early Noble Armor. Okay. And is that an Aegis Shield?
Yeah, that's an early Aegis Shield on Kendrill's side. And everybody's going to be picking that up just because it's so easy to get. It's in the cure spell spot. Having the petrification early on is super nice.
Including that fire resistance from the Moon Helm, which I believe we had the Labor Temple in there as well. At the very least, our runners are starting off very well protected here.
And megas already? Okay. Wow. This is going to go in... Well, okay, we can clear out the good old ice pyramid at this point. We have a claw, we have bombs, and we have a sword.
Yeah. Rubric coin on the vendor in Fireberg, so potential progression at least out of Focus Tower there. Immediate Phoebe as well, in case we weren't happy with that Tristram there.
Well, when it comes to the party members, actually, we've got a couple different things we got going on here. One of the things is we have randomized spells with our party members, so it's not always going to be Phoebe's going to be the go-to gal to go with. We've got Kaylee, who starts off with Cure, Arrow, Thunder, and Quake, so she's... yeah, Tristan would just Cure and Blizzard. He's a potato, as always. Phoebe's got Cure, Blizzard, and Flare, so she's going to be nice. And then we've got Ruben, who's got that Blizzard, Cure, and Flare. But we do have that donation incentive for the boss rush. So whoever hits the boss rush first, that partner that is in the lead will have to be taken for all runners. So if you really, really want pain for these runners, Christopher Kaylee is going to be the one to go with.
Of note, in the early looting here, I did see in the vanilla magic mirror chest, we do have a replenishable source of seeds already here for our runners.
Yeah, that's very nice. We're going to be using a lot of spells, because spells are pretty powerful in this game. As a note, our partner is always going to be 10 levels higher than us.
And an immediate sweeper there in Ice Palace, as the Meteor Crest was also in Ice Pyramid there. So lots of early power here for our runners.
Yeah, definitely that way. And we notice, like, we normally don't see the worms here in Ice Pyramid. That has to do with the overworld shuffle. There's a setting to keep encounters within the zone. So all of the big dungeons, depending on where they're located, they're going to have the encounters from that area. So we got Ice Pyramid here in Foresta. We're going to see the skeletons. We're going to see the toads, the basilisks. If we come across, the water hags, we're going to get the ones from the next area up. So we'll get the ones from Aquaria.
Yeah, we do also have randomized crest locations. I do believe that's normally a Libra crest there in the Libra Temple, replaced by Gemini here. So now we're just passing around party members, and okay, people picking up Ruben. We do know here that Ruben does have a flare spell at level 15 there, so he's rather nice to have along for the moment.
Mm-hmm. We can also fully clear out this mine here as well at the same time. So Ruben can be taken off very early on to get us through this quite early. A couple of other things we have going on is we do have Crest Shuffle, as I mentioned earlier. So it's not going to be the Mobius Crest in the back of Windia. And it's not even going to be the same house in the back there. It's going to warp us to the dock for our go mode. So we're going to have to find whichever crest it is and find out wherever that teleport is. It could be in that Libra Temple. It could be, in the middle of Fireberg. Who knows? I mean, I've seen a live forest once. That was a nightmare.
I think we did see that it is a vanilla Mobius crest in the house or at least in the vendor house in Fireberg. We have seen all 3 bomb permutations already here, as I believe both bombs and jumbo bombs were in the mine.
Yeah, just giving us all of the bombs, which once you get one bomb, you're pretty much set. You're just looking for those megas. We know we have the river coin available to us, so we're definitely want to get that early money from these battle tiles. As you may have noticed, we do have some different colors and different symbols on them. The symbols actually associate with the... I can't think of what it's called. I know what it's called. It's to help people that are colorblind. I can't think what it's actually called. Accessibility.
There we go.
So we got the different tiles out there. We have the gray, green, and blue. Gray has our cross swords. When we finish out this encounter tile at the end of the 5th or 3rd encounter, we will end up getting a whole bunch of experience. Green, which is the vanilla color, got a money bag on it, and it gives us a bit of money there. And then the blue, or the eyeball, is going to be a key item of some sort. So it could be a piece of armor, a spell, cure potions, seeds, something of that nature.
Yeah, considering we're getting Ben's level plus 10 on these companions, hitting those early battlefields to get those big spells on our Ruben and Phoebe, at least so long as we can keep them, is nice. Oh, hey, Giant's Axe. So I believe that means we do have all of the primary weapons covered now very early.
Yeah, so I mean, we've got the only thing we really need for weapons is now just the Dragon Claw. I mean, having Ice Pyramid early on and having Forestic here for free heal, sleep in that bed that Ten's showing off there, really nice to have. Don't have to spend money at the end, so expensive. And there's our sand coins. We've got access over into the Aquaria area now. Question comes to me, do we check to see if there's a chest behind this ice golem on single side?
Yeah, we do see Ten burning a ton of his bombs here. Why is that?
Oh, Ten. So what Ten's doing here is, so some of the glitches have been removed from the Mystic Quest Rando. So we're talking like Dark King, you can't cure Dark King to take him out easily. However, we do have another glitch that's actually turned on. It's called Elevator Storage. When you have 0 mega grenades in your inventory, you can actually store the elevator animation in that 0 number, and you can actually skip past Jin. But you still have to fight him. Unless you have exit. So it's like if you have exit, you can skip an entire boss fight, get 4 items, and if you have Ruben, you can get his check all at the same time. So it's a way of getting multiple things done with skipping a boss.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I was looking for there. I did see it happen. It must have happened in the wrong location because he is burning all those megas again there.
Yeah, he went into the wrong location. You have to go in the upper section and store it up there, and you gotta drop down. I've never seen starting elevator storage here, though. So this is a new one to me. Let's hop over to the bombs here, and then he's gonna go drop down one more, and boom. Skip the gen. No items back in here. All you gotta do is get a battle axe, and we've just saved Aaron, Ruben's father, and we get to leave. And we can skip right past you. So, goodbye, mini boss.
We hardly knew ye.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of our 300% bosses, I was not looking here. Kedril has already pulled up to the Ice Golem here. Does have Flare with Ruben there. Does see at least that one attack that is taking a good half of Ruben's hit points already.
Yeah.
The question is, how many
300%.
flares are you going to need here to...
Well, 4K a pop. I want to say it's around 6,000 health in vanilla. So about 19,000 HP here for this thick boy ice golem. We're doing 4K.
Yeah, with how hard this guy's hitting, that doesn't feel good. The multi-key did come out of the Ruben's father check here. So we are going to see an elixir, as well as a Gemini crest, yeah.
So the crests are just swapped here and down. But yeah, this ice golem is going to be real tricky. Kendril doing something to the effect of save the queen strats against this is basically you utilize Ben to defend your partner and just wipe him up when you need to. If he survives more than one hit, great. If not, well, you know, we tried.
I believe that's 3 flares there, so he does need about 2 more here. And he is probably going to have to drop a seed, because I believe Ruben only had 3 flares, and I think that's what's happening here.
Ow, bomb.
Oh, no! Ben, with the unfortunate mega grenade there, and, yeah, that's a hard, that's kind of nuts considering how much armor and accessories we've had to throw on Ben already.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, and we've also got randomized attacks out here, too. So, that's also a bit of pain. We just had our Ruben petrified. And we're going, better part of Valor going, I'll come back later. And yeah, there's a chest sitting behind that golem, so... Will we try and take on a few more encounters here, or we will just say, it's a sky fragment. I don't need to worry about it this much. I'll come back later.
Speaking of sky fragments, we do need 32 of them, I do believe.
Yeah, 32 is quite a big number, but I mean, we gotta find all these items. You know, for our actual go mode here to beat the game, we need to have mega grenades. Check. We need to have Dragon Claw. We have a claw, but we don't need a grappling hook. We need Crest to be able to warp to the dog. Now, we have quite a few crests already. I know I've seen the Libra crest. Have we seen anybody with Gemini or Mobius crest yet?
I have not seen Gemini or Mobius come down yet, no.
Okay. So we'll need one of those 3 crests, and then we'll need to find which warp tile brings us to the ship. We'll need to have the Thunder Rock to free the ship, and then we'll need the Captain's Cap to hand over to Mac. So quite a bit of items there for actual going. We may not need the Sun Coin, as we do have something called Advanced Logic, so we may have to use a warp tile to get over into that area.
It is kind of surprising. I believe the sand coin was that in mine or was that in Ice Pyramid there? That we're all still kind of in this first quadrant of the game and haven't moved on, but 10 is also pulling up to Ice Golem here and is looking to likely get the same treatment, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the exact same treatment. That thunder coming out. Hollow Helm would help with that, but if gets good enough targeting, maybe. I mean, it just keeps hitting that bend. Possum, I think there was actually duplicating seeds there for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know we do have access to Firebird, but I know you also want to be spending money on those other incentivized items, so yeah, I could see, knowing that it's not a super long run to...
Oh, it's 400... It's 500 GP in Firebird to get that rubber coin. Now, mind you, we're only getting, like, pennies on the dollar here for these random encounters. You see right there,
9 GP. It always, I never really thought about it because I was one of those kids when I played this game. I'm gonna pick off every enemy because I think I hated myself or something. Not really, but
just wanted the experience. That's what it was.
I wanted to grind a lot. Speaking of grind, Possum is definitely far and away above there. At least the fact that I believe his Ben could actually make a decent run at that golem there, but he's heading back to Firebird. Might be buying that river coin immediately, so gonna have some divergence there. Meanwhile, I believe Pablo. They're all Pablo. Kendrell has moved on to the Aquaria area here.
Yeah, it had that sand coin. So, doing a quick look here at Mr. Krabs here. Gonna check if that item there is a... We can't see the item here. It's one of the few places we can't see the item. Medusa's the other one. Can't see if it's a brown box or a red box. We actually
Speaking of
have to
that
fight
Apollo
boss.
helm, first chest at Focus Tower.
Yeah, it was about that Apollo helm. That would have been nice before going up against Ice Golem. But Possum here going into a live forest here. Not gonna dive into it too much farther. That's a very sticky area. Long way to get to the back. Can't really do anything in the tree because we don't have the Dragon Claw. But I think at least once, you know, a little bit of knowledge here and there. I think once you have eggs, that makes that tree a little bit more appealing.
Yep, and that is level 11 for Possum's Ben, which I do believe means level 21 was where Phoebe's flare spell was for her too as well.
Yep. Ruben's is at 15, Phoebe's is at 21. So yeah, we have flare for our runners, at least.
Yep.
For the people that we have.
Yeah.
Level forest here, we don't have the tree wither, but still some free items in here with the axe and the old man. Cupid's locket, that's best necklace there. Now we can't be confused.
So I believe that is all the best armor in the game aside from the Gaia armor, I believe, because I believe we hit noble armor, but I don't think we found the Gaia's armor yet.
Yeah, we haven't found the guy's armor yet, but we have found the normal armor. So we're pretty much... We have all the defense possible right now. Except for that Gaia armor. A volcano, we got a town, 2 towns. I'm trying to think any other warps. To bring us... No.
I mean, one of those could be Windia and
Well, I'm
wait.
trying to think, is Suncoin going to be required? And it's looking like Suncoin is going to be required.
Yeah, because we've already seen Foresta and Fireberg in the first area, I believe, right?
Yep, and we already know a live forest is not over there as well. So
Yep.
we're figuring out the logic of this siege here.
Are there any possible temple warps now that I think about it?
No, there isn't.
Okay.
Because the Labor is always going to bring you to that island down there just at the bottom of 10 screen. Clage is always going to bring you to that little island. Or... Wait a minute. No, let me think. With Crest Warp, no. We still have Clage Temple out there that could bring us. So, okay, there's at least one warp. But the odds are in the favor of having that subcon.
Right. As you see, the Fireberg area is a lot of battlefields.
Well, you want those levels. You get every 5th level, you get an extra wizard cast. Possum doing the best encounter battlefield in the game. The Djinns and Medusas.
Yep, we have located the Gemini Crest now. It is the vendor item in Aquaria.
Ooh. Yeah, what's the vendor item here in Windia? We got... Is that an axe?
We got an axe. That's an axe, yep.
Yeah. Go on, an axe.
As we search for some more items, mind if I jump in with a quick donation here?
Go right ahead.
So we have a $30 donation from Smile Fires that says, "Good morning! Put this towards playing as Madeline in Spelunky 2." Which goes to remind me that we have a lot of upcoming incentives for our next few runs. So you can still go ahead and decide to troll our Mystic Quest players here by changing their final companion to take to the final boss. I believe, is Kaylee up or is it Ruben last I saw? But you can have them take any of the final companions into the final boss. In Spelunky, you could have them play as Eevee, or Sonic, or Paper Mario, or the Among Us, or, like we just had here, Madeline. You've also got File and Save Name Bid Wars for Castlevania, other stuff coming on up. Check out the marathon schedule, hover your mouse over what game you're interested in, and you'll see all sorts of incentives to put your donations towards. So, thank you, and back to you guys.
Yeah. Possum, you're taking on more battle tiles, getting those levels going. I'm not going to do much. I want levels. I want to be able to survive things.
Yep. We've got 10 who has walked up to the crab here. Looks to be doing... Okay, no, the crab is down. Let's see what is behind. Oh, just pure pots.
Nothing. And even though all of our partners have randomized spells, every partner will always have the life spell that is a safety. So everybody's going to have life. regardless. Never have to worry about that. And so we're near the window area. Volcano. Ooh, we're gonna do an early Medusa here? Lots of boxes here.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of boxes. A lot of brown boxes, unfortunately.
Yeah, kind of sad for the. Ooh, wait. Oh, it's just a sky fragment. Is that 11 sky fragments out of 32? It's a nice feature that was added in recently to where the last item you pick up with the sky fragment, it will tell you the number it is.
Speaking of the last item, I just did see the flash of the Mobius crest over on Possum's side. I don't know if that was a battlefield reward or he might actually look to be like he's a lava dome here by the looks of the background here, but we'll see that momentarily.
And he was over there in the Firebird region, and he's in a lava dome. I think the Mobius crest was from a battle tile. He's in since brown boxes. Nope, I don't care. Boxes everywhere. That has to do with our brown box shuffle, so everything. Yeah, okay, so Jack confirmed he did get it from a battle tile.
Yep.
We didn't change the number of warps. What has changed is where they are. So there's still only going to be 2 Libra warps. I think it's 3 Gemini warps and 5 Mobius crest warps.
Speaking of our bosses here, 10 has moved up to the Medusa fight, who I don't know what she just used to hit for about 500 there, but or 700.
Now,
oh my,
that was a crit.
yeah, that was definitely a crit.
Ow, pain. Ow, I'm thinking like coffin nail, I think. 1400. That Ruben is still feeling that.
Mm-hmm. That is the epitome of comeback later right there.
Uh-huh. What can you do except get more HP? And we still have a cap out HP of, I believe, 1800. So
yeah, we're definitely going to see at least levels that are a little far and away above what you'd normally see on a, I don't want to say a normal Mystic Quest randomizer run, but at least a raced one here is, yeah, just that amount of power going around is kind of ludicrous on 300% scaling. What did we say? Pazuzu has something on the order of 75,000 hit points.
yeah, 75,000 hit points, but also with this 300% increase, it's also increasing their strength, their speed, stat, everything's been increased. So some of the mechanics may have changed slightly a bit.
Are we going to see the elusive level 41 Ben? We could.
Yeah, theoretically. But I mean, as long as your partner is able to survive and is able to outspeed the boss, like, as long as your partner has enough HP. Possible
Yep.
2 crests decided no, not want to go into a live forest. Want to stay out of there until you have the exit spell. And it hurts you an exit spell to actually here. Yeah,
10 has bought up that that Gemini crest sitting on the Aquaria vendor there, so is checking crest locations, and we'll see if there's one. Oh, it's just a fast track back to the Libra Temple. We know where that is.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a Libra Temple. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab Best Bay. You got Kendall checking out a live forest here. it's how it's going back here. It doesn't have the Mobius crest.
Mobius. Oh, speaking of, Possum has just fast-tracked over to the Alive Forest
Yeah, I
by
mean,
ways of the Firebird vendor.
yeah. Okay. So that's one Mobius warp down. Ken, you're doing some battle tiles. And about 29 seeds.
You did have
On
quite a
top.
lot of money from all that battlefield clearing, so
Yeah, it never really has to come back again. That's the nice. Once you buy all your seeds, you're just like, okay, I'm good.
and then he's gonna go tackle this Ice Palace here at levels far and away above what the others had got in there, so he probably has a better chance of actually dealing with that golem in the back here.
Oh, yeah. Having Bentley survive a hit or two definitely can make the difference in a fight.
Yep. Although they are kind of reverse high-fiving here, as it does look like Ten and Kedril are both sitting into those battlefields that Possum was already clearing out here, so... Well, maybe not. Ten's still in the Aquaria region.
I would battle down nonetheless. Possum kind of going back to his other roots of grind early, grind often. When you've got 300% scaling, you want levels.
Yes.
I have done a 300% or close to there of it a multi-world. No. It is pain.
Yeah, keep in mind, I do believe we do have the boss rush for the Final Focus Tower climb also up, so, I mean, those four are also going to be fun.
The HP scaling for this is only set to... Let me check here. 3 times for the level curve. And there's our wonderful creator of this randomizer in chat, Wildham. So, I mean, do you think this Ice Golem's gonna have progression? With it being a red box back there.
I mean, I hope so, but that's another thing entirely here. Possum, that's where the sand coin was. That's right, Possum did not have that. And I believe 10 is at the battlefield where that Mobius crest is here.
But yeah, the odds are going to be a sky fragment. But we can always hope.
But it's going to be egg on our face when it turns out to be Thunder Rock, so...
Yeah. We want to bury the Thunder Rock, okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, we want it to be behind Pazuzu, not Ice Golem.
Yeah. Make it behind the Jerk Bird. Yeah.
Also, I did see the Gaia armor come out of that battlefield right south of where Vanilla Ice Pyramid would be. So yeah, we have all the best defensive options in the game now.
Alright, well. Okay then, well, I mean, there's no way we can upgrade defense except levels now. And I do know that levels can make a difference in damage calculation. I've survived a hit by 3 HP because I was 1 level higher.
Yep.
It's an 8K. Yeah, Phoebe is super powerful with her flare. She has the highest magic stat, so made very quick work. Yeah, Petrify is still a pretty big threat. to our partner, not so much Ben. There's our Clage Temple Warp, or Life Temple Warp, I should say, so that's completely garbage there on Ben's side. And the red box is...
Oh, just Sky Fragment.
egg on our face.
So I guess that leaves a big question here in terms of our other progression here, as where do you think our Sun Coin is at this point in time?
Well, what I really want to do is I want to put it at the bottom of the tree. Don't even bother needing to require the Dragon Claw. You just have to enter in the tree. No, we've already been in there.
Yeah, Kendra was in
No.
the bottom of the tree, I do believe.
Yeah, you're gonna go back towards the Gemini area. Looks like Pazuzu's tower is gated behind Wakewater.
Yep. 10 does have all 3 crests, I believe, so is going to run through a live forest and possibly see if one of these crest warps. We do know one heads directly back to Fireberg. That
And
shield
that's
is
what it is here.
unfortunate.
Or maybe, no, it doesn't have the Mobius crest. Mobius crest came from Fireberg region.
Yeah, true. I guess 10 has not been up that way yet. Could be behind Dualhead.
Ooh. That'd be spicy. Long way down. Oh, do we actually know what the tile is that's in between the the Aquaria region and the Fireberg region? We'll see it here. So, triple there. Ooh, no. I know what we do. We put that Dragon Claw in the Bone Dungeon.
Ooh. Which has to be in the in the Windia region at this point now. Anyway.
No, I just saw the Bone Dungeon.
Oh, is it behind Wakewater too?
You either have to have Wakewater or you have to beat Wyvern.
Oh.
But the Wakewater and Dragon Claw, they're forced people to go through the back way to get to that area.
Oh man, that Jin skip's really paying off, because that Jin on Possum's side there is pretty punchy, honestly.
Yeah. Well, Jin be like that. Yeah, and there's Ben with the Mobius crest. Ooh. Oh, we can see the chest there, so once we have the Dragon Claw, we'll be able to see that pretty quickly. Whether or not you have to do the tree or the Gidra. And Gidra and I have some history.
As I am led to believe here, again, I am a novice player at this at best, but as I am led to believe, Gidra and the players have a lot of history together in the most part.
No, it's not so much the Rando, but more in the vanilla.
Ah, okay.
Ken knows it, I know it, and I think Possum knows it when he was helping Calamity route the vanilla speedrun. Gidra is basically a make or break besides Pazuzu. But Possum here, trying to make quick work of this Jin here. We know you get one item from Aaron.
Yeah, the big thing of this is that Mega Punch there that Jin is sporting is well enough to two-shot Phoebe and one-shot Ben here, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, most things are gonna one-shot Ben. He gets 40 HP per level. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, everybody gets 40 HP per level. Our companion just had the bright idea to actually grind before.
Yeah, nope. There's the flare for per Kedril. So that's a nice spell to have for our Benjamin. Way down here in a Lava Dome. It's Impossible with Meteor, which is a nice spell because it's a... Well, so yeah, Jerkbird because, you know, Skydive. However, with randomized attacks, anything.
We're not sure he's going to have it, but...
Right, yeah, anything could have Skydive. It could be a random encounter in a battle tile, and all of a sudden, hey, Skydive. And, you know, Skydive go burr.
We should just ship that to Dark King now.
Ugh. Oh. No. Oh, no. There's our Thunder Rock.
Oh, okay. So Lava Dome has the goods here, apparently.
Yeah, just need to find a... Well, only need like 2 or 3 more items besides our coinage here. Yeah, dude, nah. What? Skydive fun.
Well, come on, you guys wanted to see level 41 Ben already, so we needed to give him a proper challenge, right?
I mean, I remember some days where at the very beginning, when the randomized enemy attacks were first being implemented, Zuzu's Sky Shield was a bit buggy at the beginning, where your random encounter could just have that as a random attack, and all of a sudden you're taking, I don't know, 14,000 damage.
Oh, I was about to say, speaking of dual head, Kedril was looking like he was stepping up to that encounter. Okay, there it is. And that said,
can only see the chest if you stand on the tile directly in front of
okay,
the dragon. So you have to save, jump, see the item, then reset. What you really want is to have like the Zuzu or, you know, these later mini bosses. You have the Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Then you feel like, oh, Ben takes 75,000 damage HP. But we're through the fight. And you go, there's no way you have, you know, 14,000 HP in your Ben. You're never going to have that. It's just funny to watch that damage just come out.
It's
like,
funny to know that they actually coded the fact that you could have that much damage in the game.
Yeah, like it's just numbers. Did a multi-world one night, and dual-headed Hydra had Kamikaze, the eyeball explosion, and he dealt 14,973 to Ben. I'm like, wait, what?
Wait, we break the damage cap in this game?
Right?
we thought past 9999?
Yes. Only Tristan has instant death resistance. That's just one thing in the randomizer we've given him, as well as if we don't have the randomized spells, he does get flare when you have quest turn on. So we've given Tristan a little bit of a boost, but the flags that we're playing with, he's just a potato.
Okay, Possum is going to show us this. Oh, never mind. It's nothing.
No, it's a sealed cave. Well, and there goes 10 getting the Thunder Rock. Oh,
Yes,
well,
about that Dragon Claw.
Yeah, Dragon Claw? Where do we find the Dragon Claw?
That's a good question.
Oh,
We have,
yeah.
like,
I'm trying to think. Like, what do we have available? Ooh. Medusa.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Possum still doesn't have that Gemini crest yet.
That's a defender.
Yep. Has he been to that region?
No, I don't think he has yet.
All right, 10 is stepping up to dual head here. That's 637 point Petra breath there.
That's a Parabreath.
Or Parabreath, sorry. Yeah. That it is very fond of using.
Yeah, but the thing is you can manipulate where the attacks actually go, even if it is a party-wide attack. Whoever is defending the other one will take just their half of the damage. So if it's 600 to Phoebe and 600 to Ben, Ben's only going to take 600, but Phoebe will take nothing if Ben's defending her. So it's a way that you can kind of manipulate the encounter in your favor.
Speaking of nice things to have, we could use a life tome.
Yeah, life is good. Not much for the runners right now, but the life spell would be good. Because right now, if your partner bites the dust, it's game over in these boss fights. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
With the amount of HP they have, it's good luck.
Now, at the very least, the Hydra is being very kind in the fact that there is no AoE going on here whatsoever.
Yeah, so this is one of the blessings with having those randomized abilities. You don't have the fire breath that he does. But that just means it could be on somebody else.
Yep.
And how would you like to have that on Pazuzu? Here, I'm gonna fire breath you 3 times in a row, go into my shield, fire breath you some more, and you just get stuck in an infinite loop. Yeah. Hope that doesn't happen. I still want the seed to be beatable.
Yeah. Kedril has claimed revenge on the Ice Golem here, and we'll get the Sky Fragment as a consolation prize.
A couple battle tiles here that still have to be cleared up for an item, but yeah, I think the major thing that's gaining us right now is going to be that Dragon Claw and Sun Coin. This is, so to answer the question, Chad, this is a boss rush to the Dark King, so we do have to do the refight of Skullus Rex, Iron Golem, and a dual-headed Wyvern. However, there is a bit of a restriction behind it, so we do have a donation incentive going on for our runners. Between the 4 party members, Kaylee, Ruben, Phoebe, and Tristram, whichever party member has the highest donation total to it, the first runner that starts the boss rush, they have to have that as their partner, and so does everybody else at that point. I think right now, last I saw, Kaylee was in the lead, I believe.
That was last we saw here. I don't know if we have any updates on that or not.
Well, we have no updates for it, but if we've got a little bit of a time to go right here, let's talk about it just a little bit. So,
Go right ahead.
this is the Final Fantasy Randomizer's Winter Marathon. This winter, we are raising money for the Burn Children's Foundation for the South Carolina firefighters. The South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Foundation is an organization that does awesome things in educating and supporting burn victims in that region. One of the main things they do is put on a Camp Can Do, which allows children who have been through the pediatric burn care a chance to go off and just have a chance to a kid at summer camp. So one of the numbers that we like to call out and say around here is about every $500 that we raise sends another kid to camp. Well, we're currently sitting at $4,515. So I'm not going to do math here on Twitch, but that's quite a few kids that we're able to send to camp just through our efforts with this marathon. So thank you everyone who's helping there. If you are interested in donating to it, I'm going to toss the command here in chat in just a moment. Feel free to go ahead and hop into there, fill out the Tiltify, and if you do it, if you put a comment in, we'll go ahead and put that towards whatever incentive you want. So as they said, we have the final character here in Quest, so feel free to either troll or love these players as they get to the final boss. Spelunky, we have what sprite they're going to be using. Coming up in Castlevania in two runs, we have the file save name, the seed save name, and a bonus boss rush mode. So if you want to see some other things going on later this morning, feel free to fill that out. And as we were talking here, we do have a $35 donation coming in from Ekmot. Goal! Good luck to everyone running the marathon. Need some bosses with duplicate. Oh my. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm going to guess that is a Mystic Quest thing. Or a duplicate spell or something?
No. I mean, we do have duplicate seeds. We can do the. Oh, but there's the Dragon Claw.
Oh.
So.
Yes. Speaking of,
Awesome.
a couple things happened here. Yeah, we also did find the Sun Coin here. That was in the Aquaria vendor's basement, needing the Gemini crest for it.
Okay, that's what that was to bring us over to the Libra the spring water location. But 10, getting through that dual-headed wyvern back here in Bone Dungeon. We did say this is a possibility. Haven't found too much in here besides some sky coins. Even though the main amount of loot is going to be the back here with Skull's Rex. Or Flamus Rex, I should say. Skull's Rex is the refight. Oh, right. Okay, that's what I meant by duplicates. Yeah, the ninjas can duplicate. Same with some of the flying ghosts and zombies.
Ah, okay.
That's what you meant by the duplication. Is that something you think about? Because they'll just pop up at the same HP that they're currently in. It's kind of interesting when you have the ninjas and they're halfway through their HP total and they're hiding in the ground, and then all of a sudden one just pops up right next to them. It's like, oh. I don't know if that can happen with the bosses or not. I've never seen that.
Possum has picked up the Tree Wither now as well, so the Kaylee loop is now in play.
Yeah. Windhole Temple for nothing. Mountain Gale here, and then a money tile. You can do Mountain Gale.
But should we?
Really want? Yeah, should we? Dullahan. I mean, if we actually had Tristram here, I wouldn't be opposed to doing Dullahan here.
Well, we don't know if he has Doom Dance at least, but
Well, no, it's not so much that as like Tristram with his ninja stars. Most people forget this, but his ninja stars actually do put status ailments on encounters. One
true.
of them being paralyze. So you can paralyze Dullahan infinitely with him, making Dullahan completely free.
Kedril has also found his way to the Sun Coin now.
Yeah. And 10 feeling a little bad about that Bone Dungeon not paying out as much as he had hoped.
Yeah, that was a Bone Dungeon. Did not have much in it there. That,
And there's the dock.
Yeah, that Dragon Claw's... Oh, Possum wants a free heal here, but I'd say that Dragon Claw's... Oh, he's going to do the, He is going to trip the whole Kaylee thing here, but, I mean, what's the chances our progression is inside the tree with that Dragon Claw now?
There's a chance that Captain's Cap can be anywhere. It could even be on the ship. We pretty much have everything besides the sky coins. We may not even need to do the 75,000 HP. Zoo.
No, we still just gotta go fight Za.
Yeah, we gotta fight the other Dark Bird. Black tiles? So we've got the blue tiles, gray tiles, and we've got the blue, black, and green. Each have their own icons. Once you take out a battle tile, they become broken.
Oh, the gray battlefields, or either way, we did see Tree Wither get turned in for Possum, and it led directly to Wakewater. So Pazuzu's Tower is now open for business.
Oh boy! So the battlefields themselves, we have the cross shields, which is the grayish black one. That is experience. We have the green battle tile, which has the money bags on it. So that's going to be our money battle tile. And then we have our bluish one, which has kind of like a, I don't know, I always think it's like the Zelda Eye of Truth looking thing. That's going to be a key item or an item of some sort.
Yep.
So spell book, cure potion item, something of that nature.
Sadly, double zonk from Spencer in the Charm and the Night Sword. I mean, the Night Sword is technically an upgrade, but we really don't care. It's just really used as a stat stick there.
Yeah, it's only used as a stat stick, gives you extra speed, which can also be taken care of by the Excalibur, so...
Good news for our runners there. At least that Dragon Claw is in the vanilla arrow spot, I believe, in the so I don't think anybody will be missing that.
No, once you get the sun coin, that's the first thing you're gonna grab is that right there.
Oh no, we found where Sky Attack went. And it's on Medusa.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh. Oh no.
Yes, Medusa with Sky Attack.
I mean, if we had... Medusa's got all the AoEs. I mean, at least we reduce the damage in half by defending with Ben every once in a while to get our party back up, but yeah. 476, yeah, this will be a defend with Ben.
This round of players might end it.
We're getting close.
Does. Aw.
All for nothing. Great show of knowledge in of the game, being able to manipulate your encounter to a point, knowing when to defend, to heal on your partner or heal on Ben. Yeah, so last thing we really need is we just need to cap in enough sky coin fragments.
Yeah, I think I've kind of been looking at the counts on our sky fragments here. I think the most I've seen is in the high teens here. Oh, nope, 22 for 10 right now.
22 for 10. So he's still 10 away, so Pazuzu's Tower could be used as a get me my sky fragments area.
And even if not, it's probably a good place to pick up a few levels here, just because we're not sure just what 300% Dark King and the boss rush before him is going to do here.
We have access to the dock. Captain
True.
Mac's ship is going to be by far the best place to get experience from. You got to get on average around 1,800 to 2,000 XP per fight.
Yeah, one big thing here is you do kind of notice here, especially with these bosses, that the biggest thing here is that nobody's outspeeding these bosses. I am constantly seeing these 300% bosses going first every time.
Yeah, it's because of the extra stats that they have. The only character that could theoretically outspeed a boss at this point is Tristan at max level.
2 HP in a dream!
And that's because he has the highest agility stat possible.
Yes.
And Possum just started with this for the sad news of just heal pods. And resets out. Kenjo back in Focus Tower has that Sun coin, so is going to be getting the Dragon Claw here.
Oh yeah, Witchery Cave. I forgot about that.
There are races, there are weekly asyncs on the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Rando Discord. Currently, right now, there is a tournament going on for a crossover with FF1R and Mystic Quest. The semifinals should be happening next week.
If only we knew somebody who was playing in it.
No, not at all. Yeah, there are some weekly async races that go on in there, and I know some people kind of put some races here together. There was an SGL tournament not too long ago.
Possum up to 21 fragments here, so not far behind 10's count there.
Yeah. Guess they're going to be going to the Wintry Cave here. Couple boxes in here, but we'll see if we find any more. Now, we can't really see anything in the lower level in here, even though we could technically be above it. But they block some stuff out from our vision. Ooh, Venus Key on 10 side.
Ooh.
A battle tile, so that opens up 2 boxes for us.
I believe Possum had it because he was able to open the chest next to Spencer at the very least. I believe it was one of the Night Sword or the Charm.
Yes, that chest right there, yes. So,
Okay.
yeah, Possum does have the Venus Key.
Alright, Wintry Cave has been decent for Sky Fragments at least. I believe that's 3 or 4 inside Wintry Cave proper here.
Yeah, question's gonna be, where is this Captain's Cow?
Is 10 just looking around for the chests, or is he gonna take a shot at Dullahan here? Ooh, there's a pickup.
What did we pick up?
We did find the white. We did find the white seal in the light temple there.
Okay.
And the other Venus Key treasure is our X-Gal.
Well, hey, you know, about that Night Sword, yeah, we really don't need it now. Well, Kendall, you can leave here. You got the one item in here. Oh. Why are you?
Oh, hey, we know where Kaylee's hanging out there. Finally found the Sam Temple.
There's nothing more in here, Kendall. So let me find the Vanilla Mobius.
Ten has tripped the tree wither sequence as well and is on his way to going to grab that wake water, I would believe.
Yeah, he just wants to open up more locations, and you know, Prestigious Towers on a location, Wintry Cave. Like, you're still looking for quite a few sky fragments. Like, if you're down to like your last 2 or 3, you know, you might decide to gamble on the captain's cap being on the ship. But,
I mean, at this point, I believe we're really kind of limited to Dullahan, Pazuzu's Tower, and the tree. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, still technically it could be on the ship. And that's just kind of like a troll location where it's like, oh yeah, you're not going to come here until, well, you know, you're done. Runners around the same level. I wonder if it's going to pay true for Dark King if our runners are going to be around the 840 HP, 880 HP. Even with 300%.
10 also rushing Bone Dungeon here. Where's our, they'll be fair, again, our nice to have here. Where's our Life Tome? Where's our exit spell?
Yeah, well, so Ben's coming back here to drop off Tristo to get his check done.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Only, well, only the Thunder seal there.
Which can be good for the refight for dual-headed Hydra. He's actually weak to Thunder.
Fair.
But if it does 10 go into Pazuzu's Tower, give us the eyes.
Oh yeah,
Tower,
they're both.
please.
Yeah, I mean, Possum's in that general area there. They've just walked by Jerkbird's Tower so many times that
just go in. You know you
nope.
don't want to.
Possum also saying no.
Why? You know it's gonna be stuff's gonna be in there at this point. Just do it.
Alright, Kedril at 23 sky fragments, Possum at 27, and 10 at 26, so we're still well on our way here. Oh, 10 picking... Oh, okay, the Tristram check there. Well, yeah. And I missed what was on the elixir ship. Well, wait, I don't see that till you go back to Windia.
Yeah, you'll get it till you get to Windia. Which is not that hard to get to. It's only a hop and a skip away. But to trade to get the Tristram, to be able to get the Bone Dungeon check at the same time, kind of like getting these freebies out of the way.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of travel for some of these freebies, though.
Oh, yeah, it would be better if we had exit, but we don't have that.
Oh,
hey, Vanilla Cap!
Wow.
Alright, wow, Possum just needs to get his sky fragments, and he's in a full go mode.
Yeah, where a lot of boxes are.
Yeah, you wanna know where a lot of boxes are? Position tower.
I think he's going there. Oh, nope, nope. Wait. Oh, no, he's picking up Tristram's other check.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes a little bit of sense, as I believe Possum has not found the flare seal back in the lava dome.
Ooh, it's gonna hurt, but not as much as you think. The fact that we have meteor and I think he has meteor and he has flare, or not flare, meteor and white, which is fine. Thunder Seal is. He has all the seals?
Yeah, we have found all the seals, yes.
Between all the runners, we've seen all the seals.
Possum has all the seals? I did not.
That's what chat's saying.
Okay, maybe I was looking at somebody else and I'm just really, okay. So Tristram 2 had the heal tome, Possum not interested.
No, life tome's better.
Oh yeah. Not wrong.
Heals your HP and heals. And you're gonna go back for Phoebe. Hoping to get that changed. So we'll need to know here. Has there been any updates to the partner incentive?
Yeah, we're still not there yet, but I believe we are running into the last amount of time if you want to get in on Bid War to say who Ben's companion is going to be going to the end game here.
And here comes 10 into Pazuzu's tower. Not saving Norma. Awesome decided to save Norma. Personal choice. Does nothing in the randomizer.
We should make it do something randomizer. Throw a key item check on her. Make people actually save her.
That'd be a nice addition. With empty box, and we're not gonna. We already saw at the top. What? Awesome. You saw it that there was not a red box, right?
Oh yeah, but I think he's still treasure hunting here.
Right, but you're not gonna hit the switches.
Oh yeah,
You're not gonna fight Pazuzu.
Muscle memory? That's all I've got.
Yeah, could be muscle memory.
Okay. Oh, there's another up to 29.
Another 3 more. There's 31 on 10 side. And 32.
Hey, our exit home.
In Pazuzu's tower. Wow.
Awesome. What are you doing? Okay.
We have exit. We can leave this place quickly now when we get there. Awesome at 30. 2 more for Possum.
Well, we know 10's going to find the last ones here.
Does Possum take the... There's gonna be one on Mac's ship at this point. Where are you going, buddy? What are you doing?
Heading to the lava dome, apparently. Yeah. Apparently thinks he's left some things here.
Oh, so if he hasn't really been through here, then yeah, he wouldn't have the flare seal. Because flare is in here.
Mm-hmm.
Only the partner has flare right now. Because flare is in the gold maze. Which is in the next 2 rooms. And has exit, so it's going to be able to leave very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Ken just has to do the Kaylee Tree Wither to Elixir Chain. And we'll be in go mode.
Ooh, it's gonna stop by Medusa by the looks of it here.
Yeah, I mean, you're still looking for Captain's Cap, which could be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's 32 Sky Fragments for Possum. Possum is in a full go mode at this point, but may still be looking for just that little bit of extra power. Life Book. Flare Seal, maybe.
Here's the gold maze, so yeah, I believe that's the flare box right there.
Yeah, that'll be the flare box here shortly. No. It's coming up here. Right there. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that Possum wants the life book.
Yeah, given boss scaling and everything here, I would definitely want the life book.
But it's not when there goes Kedward getting the Captain's Cap, takes the Kaylee.
Yep. I mean, Lifebook could be on a ship. Lifebook could be in the tree as well, but...
Yeah. Oh, and there's Thunder Rock for Possum as well.
Oh, Possum didn't have Thunder Rock. Okay, he wasn't in Go. That's a little more...
Understandable. Yep. Alright. Can we get an update on that partner incentive, please? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Last I see is Kaylee at $30.
Yep, that's the last I've seen. Okay, yes.
No, I just wanted to make sure, because...
Yeah, because it looks like 10 is... Did talk to
I have not seen any
Captain
additional
Backup.
updates for that bid war.
Okay. I just want to put in the race room so our runners know that, hey, our partner for the Mouse Rush is this.
However, I am going to take this moment to see that we had a raid come on in. So welcome, raiders, and so you're aware, this is the Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon. We are raising money for the South Carolina Burn Children's Fund. So anything that you can give to this worthy cause is very, very nice. Thank you.
Sky Fragment.
Yeah, Possum is fishing for stuff in the tree. I did see also, I mean, running out of sky fragments, I do believe 10 was on 20 or 36 last I checked there, so over and above what we needed here.
Yeah, I mean, more the merrier. Just add one to another pile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 10 going to get in Captain's Cap here. gonna be in go mode. The only thing he doesn't have is the life spell. He's got every other spell.
Just possibly one of the more important ones, unfortunately.
Oh,
Doesn't have the captain's cack yet, because
No.
is going to have it in just a moment, though.
Yeah. But I went, why is it? Oh, right. I gotta go give her the potion first.
Awesome with his 36th Sky Fragment as well. There it is at top of tree.
Oh, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? We did say at the very beginning someone's gonna be at the top of the tree, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's now the tree of life. What are you gonna do, Possum? What are you gonna do?
I believe he still needs to... Well, he still needs to turn in Thunder Rock, run back down, free the ship, and then, so... He's got a little bit of walking ahead of him.
Yeah, well, half of it's gonna be reduced, because I think it was in Windy,
Yeah, which was in the Aquaria region.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen him actually turn in the Thunder Rock here.
I don't think
And he
did.
hasn't.
Good thing he decided to look. What he's doing, he's searching the map there with the select button, so that's something that's been added in there, is to have a nice like, old Super Mario World map preview with the select button, which is nice.
Yep, 10 is on the ship picking up more of a grind here.
I said 2k per fight. Every 5th level, you get an extra wizard cast spell on Ben.
Oh, and
Yeah.
they're all possibly also rushing to find Kaylee.
Yes, Kaylee was in the...
Yeah, well, I mean, she's
Well,
in her spot on Windia too, right?
Yeah, she'll be in her spot in Windia too. Actually, yeah, she'll be in her spot in Windia because we've technically done her triggers. Yep. Picking up the Kaylee to 100 HP. Why 10 hasn't gotten back yet? But maybe what 10's doing here is getting levels with Ben with double flare.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go back for Kaylee.
I mean, it makes sense. You don't have to pick her up until the boss rush at this point.
Yep. And it's like, I want BB's flare because BB's the best mage.
Mhm.
But, and here comes Kendall onto the ship. Kendall's got a few levels to catch up on here, but looks like just to be straight beelining it for...
It's going to be really interesting to see how they all handle this extended boss rush here. Oh, yeah, and there's possibly going to pick up that white seal as well, so... Yeah,
I mean,
Possum did
it's a
not
quick
have
ship.
either the big spells until just recently. Aside from Meteor.
Yeah, Meteor's still pretty good there. It's its version of Meteo, so it does non-elemental damage, which is nice. So, in a pinch, yeah, it's a long animation, but does relatively decent damage. It does more than white, but less than flare.
Yeah, 10 is picking up, looks to be like picking up some of these experience battle tiles as well here.
Awesome, going back and grabbing.
Grabbing Phoebe there, say, wait a minute, I don't
Yeah.
have to have Kaylee yet.
Yeah. The same thing as everybody else. Like, I want some extra levels. I'm going to grind on the ship. Question is, what level do we grind to?
Yeah, I don't know what other actual loot he'd be looking for. I don't think there's anything left out there, to be completely frank.
No, it's a heal potion or heal spell, which you already know. You reset
Yeah.
out of. Gas mask, which is useless.
I think I saw somebody get that, but I really wasn't paying that hard of attention to a gas mask check.
Yeah.
Or he's just looking for the right encounters here, but...
It's very possible.
And I'm kind of wondering if 10's extended looking grind here is more because that he does not have that life seal and wants to have as much safety, at least in terms of just stats.
Yeah, not much I can understand. The problem is getting to that next level is more expensive each time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're getting about 2K per fight here. So, 20,000 to 10 fights before you make a level up. It's a lot.
That's a good chance. Does Dark King still have a chance at Sky Attack, or is there just one distributed out there?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, I am not sure if this plays like I'm not sure if this plays like by FF1 Topher rules, where there's just a big palette of skills that everybody gets divvied out or not.
There might be two, which is Pazuzu's. But I also think there's certain ones that Dark King can't have for safety reasons, I think.
Mm-hmm. 10 has made it to level 24 and says, okay, here's where we're picking up Kaylee. 10 might be running to the... 10 might say, that's enough, we're going.
Hot Wings don't have the same skydive as Pazuzu. They have a single target. More than likely going to get his last level for 25 sitting on the boss rush.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But 10 is on his way to start this long and I mean long because I don't think 10 has exit.
No, No, it was in... Well, 10 might have it. It was in Pazuzu's tower, so there is a non-zero chance we did see 10 in Pazuzu's tower.
True, we did. He does? Okay. So it's not going to be that long. Yeah, all three runners have exit, so it's not going to be as long.
Can I offer you a Charm Claw in these trying times?
Charm Claw height. Because for those of us that are well versed in the intricacies of Mystic Quest here, the first two refights can be taken care of with exit.
Oh.
So, like, Ghost Rex here. We can cast spell on them. Maybe you want to do a single target on these enemies, but I digress.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if we've seen Kedril in Pazuzu's tower, so that might actually be
Kedril
more
has
of a
exit.
straight-up fight. Okay, Kedril has exit. Okay, everybody has exit.
Yeah, everybody has exit, which is going to be key to get through these first two fights effectively. There's boss 1 down for 10.
Okay,
On boss
so
for 2.
that arrow was doing pretty good on the first bit there, but yeah, at the very least, I believe Kaylee does at the least have Thunder, so still can contribute on the dual head fight there, refight.
Yeah. Arrow and Thunder are fighting it still headed. Same with it's just the dual head refight. Flare is not going to be strong. It seems to be strong against it.
Yep, boss 2 is down. Now, as far as we know, Possum is the only one with the life spell.
Yeah. Wait, Wolf Runner's 124.
Whew, spicy.
Here comes up vanilla speedrun strats where you take out one of the enemies and you make sure you cast a spell that has enough magic power to do both decent damage to the boss and take out the other enemy.
Yeah, at the very least, Ten's party does seem to be able to outspeed this Hydra. I do see him going first.
That's good. That's really good.
That said, it also punches Ben for about 14 left on his own max HP, so...
Look, it's fine. just be a shield, be a punching bag. I will heal you up. There goes Director Vance, my director.
Yeah, all three of them have arrived at level 24 here, at least for starting their...
There goes Golem on Possum side. You're making quick work of those first 2 bosses. And now Possum and Tenor at the same section. If you decide to refight half, well, let's let's see. It's 300% of his normal HP.
I'm just gonna come in and say a lot. As we have, Ten's been at this fight for a little bit here, and we haven't even seen a sprite movement here, and still haven't.
If I'm correct on it, he's got 45,000 HP.
Alright, that arrow spell's actually doing some pretty good work there.
As a vanilla, he has 15,000, and we're sitting at 300%. Yeah, that's a lot of wisdom casts.
Alright, we're seeing some progression now.
Yeah. But wait, it gets more. Because Za has 20,000.
Za has 20,000, and I believe, what does that put our Dark King at, actually?
So Dark King's gonna be the interesting one to calculate because Dark King has a different.
True.
Dark King has 40,000.
Oh my. Speaking of Za, that is where 10 is at right now.
Yeah, 60,000 HP we gotta burn through.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh.
I don't know what that is, but it hurts.
Oh, okay. That was pain. That was suffering. The menus are going by so fast, hard to catch. Time to slow this down.
Okay, coldness. That's only 515. That's
It's a physical hit.
yeah, and this is advantage possum here. Okay, so those are probably crits. I'm guessing at least.
First one was a crit. And I think they're just physical attacks that were crits. But what I'm seeing here, I went to clips. Yeah, it's just a physical hit. That crit.
Speaking of crits, that spell crit and
Even with our water resistance.
wow. This is actually advantage possum here, as he is the only one who did dig out that life tome. However, that is a extremely huge amount of damage coming out of that Za. Those
10
crits
leaving.
are those crits are one-shotting Ben and nearly one-shotting Kaylee.
Oh boy. 300%, everybody. This is definitely gonna... Little 35 Ben, I mean...
I did not notice Twin Head there, but that has been dinging Possum for an AoE for about 600 per. Also seems to have access to a really big smack as well.
Fire. Fire hurt.
Yep. Oh, it's Head Hoomerang, okay.
Then going to the alive for just trying to go to the tree and dig out that life tome, which is all the way at the top.
Yep. Possum Tome with Refight 3 is about to see the wonderful news. Even with the life spell, this is gonna be interesting here.
Yeah, gonna be pretty dicey here, even with the life spell. But I mean, you can do it. Yeah, birds are jerks. 926. Jeez. Alright, we're getting some damage out on them. Don't crit, don't crit. Oh. Okay, release out speeding cell, which is good.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
We're sometimes outspeeding Za, which is good-ish. Yeah, it was Mucus, which is the big attack here. And here come the Psych Shields.
Yep. Every third attack, we're gonna get a side shield going forward. Good time to seed up, life up. Fortunately, Kaylee lost her seed turn. In 1 second. Schedule getting more levels on.
Yeah, that's
Ben here.
definitely easily eclipsing everybody else's grind here.
Yeah, 27 Ben, 1080. Not something you see very often.
Does seem to be happy with that amount here and is making the maybe not, because here's more fights.
Okay. I don't see a problem with it.
No, not at all. I mean, if at the very least, this might make Ben survive some of those big shots from our jerk bird here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, at least at these numbers, Ben would actually survive the mucus from. But I believe 10 has found. Yeah, that's Life Tome there.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 has found the Life Tome and is heading for round 2 here.
Yep. Gonna buy more seeds.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's lost that much time here, just because offense has been pretty hard to come by in this fight.
Yeah, Zah is definitely a force to be reckoned with the size shield coming up. You really have to plan out your attacks. You don't want those reflected back at you because it hurts.
Uh-oh. Speaking of, that Psych Shield came out before this flare.
It's only going to hit Ben, though. Which it still feels bad, but it's not terrible.
Yeah. Alright, Kedril is starting his climb as well here. Possum.
Possum is out of rotation here on this Zah here. That much I do know.
Yep.
Kendall down with boss number 1.
Yeah, let's see really with those extra levels here provided by that much larger grind here, to see if that actually helps Kedril with these other fights coming up where again, Ben isn't being one-shot by some of these attacks.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to Dark King yet, who's going to have 120,000.
Have fun! I mean, we haven't even seen we haven't even seen Zah here. Now, mind you, it's the same thing with Hydra, where a lot of it was probably front-loaded here. But,
Okay. And Kendall has started work on the dual-headed wyvern. First boss that you can't exit. No! Oh god, Possum!
oh no! Jerkbird claims another victim, and 10 is now in a kind of lead here. But again, this is Kedril doesn't have that Life Tome. Kedril just has 160 more hit points.
All birds are jerks.
Yep.
We said it before, we'll say it again.
And this next one just not letting Possum get off the ground here.
Oh. Like, unfortunately, he doesn't really have, besides more levels as an option, really. There's no way to get more power, unfortunately.
Man, those crits are just silly.
Yeah, crits always are. I do not envy our runners at this point. Not at all.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Kedril lasts to get in here, but again, with that extra 160 hit points, even more on Kaylee here, that's turning would-be lethal shots into barely not lethal shots, which, you know, at this point is you can at least keep the you can at least keep everything going here. The big thing is that that Ben is not going to die to a non-crit mucus here, as the others are kind of having to put up with.
Oh, we have a wipe from 10 here.
Oh no! The one bad thing is Kedril, I still again does not, as far as I know, have that life spell on Ben.
Yep.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yep.
Really takes a crit.
Like I said, it's not impossible for Ben to solo. It's just a matter of...
It's just a matter of not eating. I mean, he is in range, unfortunately, for a couple of different.
right there.
Yep. And
So-
down goes Possum again.
On these refights, we may end up seeing our runners use a refresh. And what a refresh does is certain abilities an enemy will use will drain your magic stat, drain your speed stat, drain some form of your stats. And what will happen when you use a refresher, those stats come back.
Yep, Possum is out and is probably looking for, probably heading back to Pazuzu's tower for grind here, since the ship has been cleaned out.
No, I'm gonna go into like Mountain Gale or something. Areas. You're gonna want to go to an endgame area. But the other thing that is the issue is that if once the game says that you want to give up, you say no. The only problem is that, well, it doesn't give you all your items back.
Oh.
So if you use 3 seeds in that fight, yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Now, mind you, I do believe that, one thing our runners are not lacking for is out-of-fight resources here.
Right. But it's just one of those things you have to be aware that your negative stats will also carry over too. On there, if you want to give up, you say
I see
no.
what you mean, if stats lowered by, I gotcha. I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah. Like the lightning bolt that usually does like 1 damage to you, but it's reducing your magic stat. And it's just like, okay, you'll see your damage on your magic just start going down. Of like, okay, I'm hitting for 2K, now I'm hitting for 1900, now I'm hitting for 18. What's going on here? Why am I constantly doing less and less damage? Yeah, I wish Refresh had a better use, but yeah, it's only uses in battle and it's to refresh your stats when they've been drained. Yeah, Tech Shock and
there goes 10 again. Oh my.
ugh.
Yeah, there's just little you can do, and he decides that he has you down to one character, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna outspeed you now, and have this trade.
Awesome, go and find some more battle tiles for some experience.
Oh, that was the low one too. That was an extra 99 at the end of that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. That feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think having a different party member would really make a difference. I don't think.
No, not
Having
really. I mean,
Kaylee here.
yeah, it hasn't been Kaylee's issue here. It's just been what this bird has been capable of.
Mhm. Yeah, this was Jerkbird too. Dark King could be a problem as well.
Yeah, we still don't know what he's got up his sleeve here, but
Alright, Possum going.
Possum may think that 1040 is enough here. It looks to be heading back to Windia. Kedril has got past the Hydra and is now going to take his enhanced levels here to the Jerkbird. But this is also just this is just one bad Kaylee crit from being bad still, but oh, I guess one thing that that Kedril with those extra levels there should have a much easier time of outspeeding. Oh no, did 10 just run into double? Oh no, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, even then, it looked like Zug got in the middle of Ben and Kaylee's turns there. So I think probably has a better chance of staying first, but Possum is back to it here with 2 extra levels.
Yep. Extra 80 HP. The only thing that would be different would be having Phoebe, and Phoebe would do an extra, 700 damage.
Yeah. We all knew it would come to this. We're just at the end of the quote-unquote end of the run here, and all we see are jerks.
Yep.
And Kedrill's getting a decent bit of luck here. I don't think I've seen a single crit come out here yet. And did jump in front of that, sir. Got in front of that psych shield, so.
Alright. Do we have any donations that have come up while we're waiting for our runners to chonk down this beefcake?
Not at the but we can go ahead and talk a little bit more about the charity if you guys have a moment.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So, once again, we are raising money for the South Carolina Firefighters Burn Children's Fund. So, some notable things that they have done over the last few years is they have seen a 50% increase in campers for the 2024 camp, and they're hoping next year to get up to a 66 increase for that. They're hoping to get roughly around 50 campers. By the donations that you guys have done over this weekend, and hopefully still more to go, we're sending another 9 kids to camp already, and throughout all the times that we've done, I think we're somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,400 or $14,000 that we've sent. So great job in sending a lot of those kids to camp. On Tuesday, we happened to have Ross, one of the firefighters who works there, on to our OJ Power Hour podcast, and he was talking a lot about the camp and about the different things the kids do. And it's just a great experience for kids who maybe not normally get a chance to go to summer camp, or maybe who are from a underprivileged household or something, to be able to just go and be a kid for once. So one of the things that we talked was, you don't think often, you go to summer camp and you're just out there, but if you're a victim of a burn or something, you might have a scar, or you might have a prosthetic or something that you know, kids can be kids. Maybe they'd look at you weird or something, but all these kids are in the same boat. And so it's just a chance for them to not worry about their past. Everyone there knows what they've been going through, and it's just a chance for them to have fun and be a kid. So thank you for everything you guys have done, and as always, it's for the kids.
Thank you very much for that. Dirkberg's still proving to be the beefiest of the birds.
Kedril is making a very good and I may have cursed him because that's Ben getting crit for 2100 there. But then Kaylee evades the next shot, so
All three runners in the great equalizer.
I just cringe every time I see any attack land on Kedril's Kaylee there because she is the linchpin of that fight here. But yeah, it's seeing that mucus there on Kedril's side, which has been one-shotting Ben on the others here, leaving 90 hit points there, and yeah, Possums is now also surviving it with that slightly extra grind here. So it has to change eventually, but 60k is still 60k. On a full offensive turn, Kedril is dealing roughly about 3,700, as you should see here with the arrow coming in for about 1,700. This flare also going to come out for about 2k here. So on the best of damage turns, he is getting a decent amount in, but with 60k of that, you're going to need roughly about 16 of those rounds by head math there. And actually, we do see the sprite change on Kedril's side here. He's got a little bit here. Oh! Oh, Kaylee had enough to survive that crit. Yeah, just going into full defense mode here with that Psych Shield coming back up here. Both party casting Cures here, waiting for the next damage phase. Yeah, Kaylee can shrug off a crit Icy Foam at the very least here. Oh, we've got him. Possum. Okay, everybody's got phase changes on here now. Yeah, I'm really just kind of hoping for everybody here to be getting through this, because yeah, we've been going through this as we are for now, but let's see all three of them also running that Dark King.
Yeah, definitely very painful here. It's 10 finally at phase 3 here. Draw me like one of your French birds.
Oh, and now he's down. Kedril coming back with that extra grind here. Now in the lead, gonna be first to Dark King. Stop by for the 25 seat box. We might need many of those, yes.
Mm-hmm.
10 also now through Za.
Yep.
Did not pick up level 25, unfortunately, but
Now here comes Dark King.
ow. Uh-oh. Ow.
It tickles.
Dark King coming out hot here. Kaylee has barely enough hit points to survive that, but apparently Dark King is all about punch, punch, and more punch here.
Yeah. The problem is well, like, Ben's or 10's, can't be able to survive that.
Okay, smoke screen. There's at least a there's a respite.
Okay. Also looks to be at phase 2 on Za.
Yeah, the thing about Tense Kaylee is not going to walk off that 6 hits there, as shown.
It's... Awesome,
Yeah,
in final phase of Za right now.
Yeah, Dark King is more than happy to be throwing hands right now.
Oh yeah, all the hands. Lots of flares.
That Thunder, yeah, he's strong to Thunder anyway. Yeah, that Thunder, you might as well just really have her swinging that axe there. Oh, no. Yeah, we hope Kaylee doesn't get hit with a crit attach.
Awesome down with Za.
And in just a few moments, we will have dueling Dark Kings. Oh, no. Well, that's gonna be a back to the drawing board here for Kedril here, as does not have that life spell. Does have the grind here, but may not matter because 10's wipe comes immediately behind here. Dark King being a Dark King. And Kedril says, I won out. I need to find this life book potentially.
Yeah. Now, at more levels, it's going to be looking for that life book.
Mm-hmm.
Which we know is in the Alive Forest, all the way at the top.
Yeah, Leno is saying that more levels with how hard this DK is hitting might be thing, but yeah, yeah, we're gonna see if I don't know if Kendall's actually been in Pazuzu's tower.
No, Pazuzu's tower has exit.
Okay, has exit. So been in Pazuzu's tower. So yeah, knows that tree is about the only place where this life book could be hiding.
Mount Gale.
Oh, Mount Gale too. Yeah. Possum is either taking a break or is doing some math. I would probably doing some math.
Yeah. We're 2 hours into the seed. It's been painful.
Or no, Possum personally, that could be a K9 related break here too. Yep, Kendall finding that his answer is not on Mount Gale. His
Oh, it could be behind Dullahan, but
yeah.
are you really gonna do Dullahan before you have all the freebies in the live forest? Oh, we've got an update from one of our runners. A controller has died in this seed, so we have
Oh no.
seed 1, controller 0.
Currently looking for backup. Yes. Dark King has reached through the ether and is going for a input device.
Yeah. Your F's in chat for Boswell's controller. The seed has taken it out.
Yeah, so 10 is more than happy to keep slugging it out with the Dark King here for the moment.
Yeah, getting good, damage rolls out there. Kaylee's literally just a heal bot at this point. Can't really do much more than that.
To be fair, they kind of need a heal bot in this fight.
I just have a pack of double A's next to me.
I have a, yes, I have a desk full of double A's, also close.
Because I too have had a batteries die in the middle of a seed. And it feels real bad.
Alright, Kedril is headed towards that life spell. May not like where he finds it, but, well...
No, it doesn't have to take out Gidra for it.
Possum employing the strat of Dark King can't kill me if it's never his turn.
And we're phase 2 on 10's side. We have made to phase 2.
Alright, let's see what new tricks he has here. And he goes straight for a water attack, which is actually good news for our runners. Still likes to punch,
dance
though.
off. Yeah. Kendall's still looking for that life spell, which we know is all the way at the top.
That's 38 sky fragments, by the by. That's unfortunate, but
5 in the seed total at this point, I think. What is it?
oh, is it 45? I didn't know if it was 45 or 40.
Oh no! That's it.
Yep. Oh. We are now on phase 3 on 10's side. I did not know we were playing SMC3R. I recommend baby skip.
Well, he's right on phase 3.
Yeah, it looks like once you get past phase 1, he kind of drops that 6 attacks thing. Kedril finally finds that life book. I would be saying words not repeatable on stream at this point.
I think actually having the petrification wouldn't be fine, because I think Kaylee is actually immune to petrify.
That sounds right.
And so is Ben. So that'd be actually a free attack.
And now phase 4.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever that was, easily one-shot Kaylee. Oh, okay, it easily one-shot crit Kaylee.
Yeah. And that is a GG's with by 10. Oh, with a final time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 32 seconds. Oh.
So basically what I'm seeing here is clearly Dark King and Zuh should have swapped places, because Zuh was clearly the harder fight.
Yeah. 100% on that. Holy moly. And we are joined in the booth here by 10. GG's.
Oh, thank you.
So, about that, Zuh.
Yeah, about that. Man, this last half hour was not good for my heart, that's for sure.
And unfortunately, Dark King wins by TKO on Possum, and more of the whole less quit, more controllers quit, unfortunately.
Yeah, Dark King reached out and said, your controller is not going to work anymore. So how'd you feel about the seed?
Honestly, for the first hour 20, I was thinking this is the easiest one of these seeds we've done with these flags, because I've done a few practice, and nothing was a wall. The bosses I had to fight were nice and easy, and nice patterns I could figure out. And then it just the second you get to do, and it's just like, and then you saw me leave very quickly to go get life, and that obviously paid off. I wouldn't have been able to win without life. So it's just, oh my gosh.
So get this. Kendril didn't have life, grinded more, got through all the way through Zuh without life, and then went and got life.
That sounds like a Kedril thing to do to me. It's impressive though. That Zufai is not free by any means.
No.
Yeah, it was weird that it was less the Zuh fight that didn't drive him to get it, and more of the that first fight with Dark King, I believe, just came out with I believe it was 6 pseudopods for like the first 5 attacks. Period.
Yeah, that
all
was not
max hit,
nice.
all up just like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kaylee pick for our partner was fantastic. Thank you, everybody who donated towards that. I'm not salty at all.
I mean, to be fair, on that Zuh fight, it wasn't Kaylee holding you back. It was just Zuh.
That is true. If she had a little more HP, then I might have been able to do it without life. Because I think she was doing she was taking 14 something. So I don't know. Not my first choice, but Cure obviously was the MVP of this whole boss rush.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, vanilla captain's cap location. I'm trying to think anything else that was really like. We saw you take on the Wyvern there in Lava Dome. Was that to get access into the the Bone Zone?
Yeah, if you watch it back, right before I entered Lava Dome, I actually did a select screen, like hover over the map to see what was locked behind, just in case. Like, if the box is red, obviously you fight them anyways, but if there's a nice tile hidden behind what is unlocked from Hydra, I think at least at that point my decision was made to at least try. Because at that point, I don't think I had any really, I know where to go to get my next go mode. So I'm thinking Bone Dungeon's got a ton of checks. I might as well try to beat Wyvern while I'm there, or Hydra while I'm there. And obviously didn't pan out because Bone Dungeon had absolutely nothing. But I thought it was a smart play at first.
Well, completely understandable. You got Tristram checks that you can get out of there, and you got all the boxes in there. It just didn't have anything, which was sad, except for like a sky coin, I think, maybe 2.
You all definitely did find most of those there. Being with Brown Box Shuffle on, we really didn't figure anything other than that was going to happen. But yeah, I also kind of see that once you're out of first phase on Dark King, the fight got much easier there. So it's a true final boss.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the first phases of all these on these flags are really, really tanky, and then the last 3 are generally weaker. But when I saw the 1800 arrow spell from DK Phase 4, I'm about poop myself.
Yeah, wasn't that crit?
I don't know. He did it twice in a row. All I know is I was panicking a lot.
Yeah, right there in phase 1, at least on your side, I was like, oh, Killy down, oh, Ben down, oh, okay. I think that happened to Kendall, and Kendall was like, yeah, nope, that's it, I need life. As now here in phase 3 for Kendall. But, took in the Ice Golem. Didn't have to fight Pazuzu, which we were a little sad about. Yeah.
I had briefly considered doing it for the fun of it, and then I'm like, that's just the dumbest thing I could do. But I went to go move into a different floor because I was going to do it, and I decided against it. And obviously, that was the right call.
Yeah. And another bit on my ear. GG's Possum. F's in chat for your controller.
Yeah, definitely disappointing. Not sure what's going on. 3 controllers, 3 cables, 8 USB ports. None of the controllers want to function, but all the other devices are good. So I don't know if I managed to break all the controllers except one that held out when I moved. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but at least we got through last run.
Very true.
So, question for you, Possum, because you do things a little bit differently. At the end there, you're in go mode. You're still looking for things. Were you just looking to get that life spell at the end? Okay.
Yeah, I was not going to fight Dark King without life. So I was like, what's the one place I haven't been to yet that's got a lot of chests, a live forest, I read of the tree, and life was in the actual last chest. So I was like, okay, that tracks. Um,
You were the only one that went to the gauntlet with life.
oh, interesting.
Yeah,
That
Kendall
is,
got through all of it without life and tried Dark King once, got one shot on both Kaylee and Ben, and then left.
Yep. Speaking of, Dark King down for Kedril here at 216.15. GG's to Kedril.
GG's Kedril. Yeah, I couldn't even get through Zoe with life. I had to leave to get 2 more levels so I could not die to mucus.
Yeah,
that was.
Zoe was the true boss.
Like, I think I got back-to-back crits or outspeeds like half a dozen times, and I was like, no, I'm good. I need to go get a couple more levels. And then it was fine.
And with that ping, I believe we are joined by Kedril as well. GG, Kedril.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and ask you what we pretty much asked everybody else here. Now, so the thing is, you were the one person to make it through that Za fight with a substantially larger grind, but no life spell.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. I didn't know where life was at, and I knew I had missed some places. So I thought I would just kind of wing it and see if I could make it through. And Wyvern was a bit of a but Za, I thought it was just kind of a long slog. It was a big grind. And then once Dark King pretty much crit Kaylee for 1800, I knew I had to find the life spell somewhere. So I ditched out.
Yeah.
Who was the first to get to the like?
You were
And-
technically first to Dark King.
Dang.
Possum had, and unfortunately, his controller did die. If
Yeah.
Possum was first to the life spell by a wide margin. He did find it before climbing up. But to kind of say you were coming into those fights at level 28, where I believe the others were at level 24.
Yeah.
So a lot of those, like that mucus was one-shotting Ben, where it was just leaving him alive for you.
Yeah.
Possum actually did bail out before his controller died for another grind, but yeah.
Yeah, no, once I found Ship and it was giving 2k experience, I decided just to grind there for a bit because I didn't know any other spots that would be a good grind spot.
Yeah, it was kind of one of the better ones out there, but yeah, you were definitely first to Dark King, but just having to go back out for life was, I mean, you weren't the only one. 10 also did so yeah, that's,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, good race regardless. We finished.
Yeah. Any other final thoughts on the seed?
Oh, no. I mean, I thought it was a good one.
Yeah, for having to do one that was uncurated, we got pretty lucky in all
Yeah.
honesty. So
Yes.
can't complain too much.
I agree.
Alrighty.
All
Well,
right.
we'll pass on over to the host.
Yeah, with that, thank you guys for putting on this performance. Mystic Quest is always fun to see around here, so thank you guys. We hope to have you back later on.